Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Gustavo again. Okay, in today's video we're going to see how to host the n8n app in our own server without paying a buck, completely free if we already have a domain. I'm making this video because I've been receiving several questions about how can we use n8n, the n8n app, for free. The short answer is we can't, or we couldn't before this video. Why I'm saying this? Because if we go directly with them, with n8n, they are going to charge us like $20 or $22 per month. It's a lot. So we can choose the option, for example, to self-host the n8n app in our own computer. This is not our option for many of us, I think, because you have to keep your computer always running and you can use features like WhatsApp or Telegram because you have to have a server to connect them to the Meta server. So you can go, for example, directly with Hostinger, but I don't really recommend you guys Hostinger because Hostinger, the servers with them, first of all, you have to pay at the end of the day, because they are going to charge you like $7 or $8 per month in the first month to buy a server. So Hostinger is not always working, it's not always loading the pages of the servers, so I don't recommend that. I found an option where you can use n8n app completely free with the Google Cloud services, and that's what we are going to see in the following minutes. So let's get started with that and make it as quick as possible. Just a brief announcement, guys. I'm going to leave all the important information that you are going to see in the following videos. All the commands that we're going to use, the detailed step-by-step of all the instructions to achieve the setup of the n8n app in the Google server. You can find it here in the novoagent.com webpage, and you will see it in the navigation bar in a section that is called resources. So you can just click there and download the PDF documents. This document, I did it by myself for you to make easier the setup. So thank you again for watching the video and hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so first we need to go to the Google Cloud Console. That is this one. Okay, when you open the Google Cloud Console, you're going to see your screen something like this. If it's the first time that you're using the Google Cloud Console service, just put in Google Cloud Console is the first option, and you're going to see something like this. You have to log in, obviously, and then go to console. Here you're going to see this screen, something like this, because if you don't have any project, you're going to see here something like my first project or my new project, something like that. Anyway, we can create one very quick. Let's go here to my project. Let's put, for example, YouTube -n8n. The organization is the one that I already have, but you can choose no organization. If you choose no organization, you need to put a payment method, a credit card or debit card. You're not going to be charged, but to use this feature from Google Cloud, you have to add a payment method. Keep in mind that. Anyway, I'm going to choose my organization, which already has a payment method. Create. And here we are. Just wait a couple of seconds. And there you go. Let's click into the YouTube n8n. And we're going to go to the navigation bar here and choose the first option, compute engine. Just click there. And here in VM instance, virtual machine, we have to enable the compute engine API. So just click here. It takes a couple of seconds. Once it's completely activated, we need to create a new instance. So just click here and okay. Here, it's where we have to put attention to achieve the free usage of the Google Cloud feature to host n8n. We have to follow certain requirements. That ones are the following. Are three main things that we have to keep in mind. Okay, the first one. We go here to the Google Cloud free program. Just keep in mind that it's not the same, the Google Cloud free program, than the Google Cloud trial. The Google trial it's an offer that Google give to us for, I think there are 3 months or something like that, to use the services completely for free. With Google Cloud free program, we can use it unlimited if we follow the requirements here. Okay, here we have to choose a region in the United States. We have 3 options, which we can choose actually whichever you guys want, but we have the one in Oregon, in Iowa, and in South Carolina. I'm in Georgia, so I'm going to choose the one for South Carolina. But first, you can put here, for example, the name. The name doesn't really matter, so let's put YouTube n8n. And here is where you have to choose the region in the United States. So I said that I'm going to choose the one in South Carolina. Is US is the one. South Carolina, US is the one. South Carolina, this one. And make sure that we have the option E2 selected. You can see here a monthly estimated, but we're going to load that. And if we don't increase our usage, we're not going to be charged for a bug. Here we have to choose the E2 micro option. If you read here, it says that it has to be the micro VM instance. So once we're already selected, we're going to go here. Well, no, it's here in the OS and storage. Just click here in change. I'm going to increase this from 10 to 30 because we have up to 30 gigabytes. So let's increase that. And then let's go to here, to the firewall. Just select the 3 options. This is to protect our server. And actually, if you see this decrease, but as I said, we're not going to be charged. And just click in create. You have to wait a couple of seconds. And there you go. Here we are. Just wait for the status. It's been activated. Okay, and this is the interesting part. First, we already have our virtual machine, our server, but we have to set it up. So first, just click here in SSH. This is going to activate the command prompt or the CMD for Windows, for example. And we have to add some features. Here we are. Okay, here we are. First, we have to add the Docker container. So we need to run this command and just click enter. In the meantime, what is a Docker container? Docker container, it's a container that it's going to contain, pardon the redundancy, all the features that we need to run the n8n app, the libraries, the dependencies, the application, the code, all that we need to run correctly the n8n app. So the first section of the commands that I just pasted, the first one is to update the package list. The second one is to install the Docker. And the third and fourth are for start and enable the Docker services. And the last one is just to add our user to the Docker group. We just need to wait a couple of seconds. And it's done. Okay, then we are going to restart the SSH session. So just let me copy this and paste exit and SSH username. Actually, this is wrong because as you can note here, it says username at your VM instance. What does this mean? The username is this one, the one that you can see here. In my case, is contact at YouTube n8n. YouTube n8n is the name that I just put in the name of the instance. So the correct one must be exit and contact at YouTube dash n8n, this one. So just copy this, like this. Oh no, I don't know why, but actually sometimes this doesn't allow you just to copy and paste, so you have to write it from scratch. Okay, so here we are. I already changed it, and once it's changed, there you are. We just restart the SSH session. Okay, then we need to create a dedicated folders for the n8n app. So we're going to use the following commands, or two of them, and just click enter. In some cases, you are going to see something like the directory is not owned by you. If you found something like this in your case, I already did an instructions to follow in case that you get this message. You have to check the ownership. You are going to have an error like changing permissions off, or something like that, something related with the ownership of the folder. So yes, I'm going to leave you guys the instructions in case you get that message. And once we're here, we're going to run the following command. I'm going to paste it here because we need to replace it with properly information from us. Here, as I say, we need a domain. What does this mean? We need a domain, but we're not going to use it. For example, if we have a domain, in this case example.com, and we already have information there, we don't need to delete all the information. So we're going to create a subdomain. This is what I'm doing here. That's why I put n8n dot and our domain. In my case, my domain, it's called think again AI. This domain has an information that I don't want to delete. So that's why I put before my domain the n8n dot information to create a subdomain. So we just need to click here and replace it in all the fields that where you see the n8n.example.com. Okay, so here we are. We just need to copy that. Let me just edit this. And here we are. And again, we have to wait a couple of minutes. Okay, so it's done. Here we are. How do we know that we did the things okay? If we see something like this, a code like this one, it's a different code for each of us. But if you see something like this, it means that you did the things okay. So the next thing, we're going to go back to the Google console. So must be this one. And then here in the navigation bar, just type firewall. And this option. And then we will see two different options. We will see policy or rule. We need to create a rule. So click here in the firewall rule, and the name, we can put any name. For example, I'm going to put almost the same one, YouTube dash n8n dash rule. Let's put the rule. Okay. And here in the target, we need to select all instances in the network. Select this, and in the source of the IPv4, we're going to type, or in my case, just copy and paste this 0.0.0.0. And here in the protocols and ports, just select TCP and type 5678. And that's it. Just click on create. And you will see the rule here is this one. Actually, this is the old one. I don't know where it's here, but it's this one. Okay, now what we need to do is go to the company where we bought our domain. In my case, as I said, I bought my domain with GoDaddy. So in case you have another company, the domain register, I think that is almost the same, because what we're going to do is create a new record. In this case, it has to be an A record. So let's go to GoDaddy. Here's it. So in the main section of the GoDaddy, you will see something like this with all your domains. As I say, in my case, it's going to be the one called Think Again AI. So just click here. And here, once it's charged, let's go at the left side to domain. We are going to manage the DNS section and add a new record. Here we need to choose A. Is the type of the record. The name let's put here n8n, because as I say, it's going to be a subdomain. And the value is going to be the external IP of our virtual machine. So in this case, let's go back to the Google console, and here here's it, compute engine, and go here to the VM instance again, and we're going to use this one, the external IP. Just copy it. Oh, here's it, and paste it here. And this is the time to complete all the changes, so we can leave it as TTL. Half an hour, and just click save. This is going to, as the TTL says, this is going to take like 30 minutes, but it can be like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. It really depends on the situation, but just wait between 30 minutes and an hour to be 100% sure that it's done. In the meantime, while we are waiting for the activation or creation of the record, let's install the secure for our n8n app. We're going to use a reverse proxy. It's called Caddy. It's the easiest one, and what it's going to do is, as I say, protect our n8n app, our application, and the server content over the HTTPS. This is just, as I say, to protect and make the server secure web. So we need to run the following commands. Let me just copy it and paste it here. I'm going to delete this command. And we just need to copy. And let's go back again to the Google console. Oh, must be here. Oh, actually it's activated. Let me close this one. I'm going to restart it. Let's wait a couple of seconds. And here we are. Okay, and we just need to paste it and run it. As always, we just need to wait a couple of seconds. We will get a message like this one. We just need to click enter. The server is being restored. Okay, once it's done, we create the caddy file. So we paste and run this command, and we will see a screen like this. Here is where we are going to set up all the necessary instances to protect the server. Let me just copy the command and put it here. Okay, as I say, we were using the n8n.example.com as an example. So as you guys remember, I put the one called thinkagainai.com, and this is the only thing that we need to change, because this is the subdomain, this is my domain, and the reverse proxy. If you remember, okay, actually that reverse proxy is the same one that we use when we run the past commands. So we just need to copy it, and actually here it's a bit tricky because we need to delete it with the back key. So we just need to delete all. It doesn't matter, it was a comment. And just paste here, n8n.thinkagainai. And then we just click Control O, Enter, and Control X to exit. And that's it. Now we just need to restart the caddy to apply the changes with this command. And that's it. And with this, we already can use our domain, our subdomain. So we just need to close this, and I'm going to type, in my case, my subdomain, that is n8n dot my actual domain, thinkagainai.com. And if we go into it, we're going to see this, the setup screen for n8n. And as I say at the beginning of the video, this is the option that I recommend the most, because we can use almost all the same features that we're supposed to be using with n8n directly with them, with the paid version, the one for $20 or $24 per month. So we just need to create the account here, the email, first name, password, and last name. And to see that my actual domain, the one with just thinkagainai, is intact, let's go into it to see. In that domain, my team and I are working to the other projects that we have. So let's see, if we type just thinkagainai.com, we're going to see the workflow. It appears like this because I'm not already signed in this account, but this is a completely different screen or dashboard project than the other one with n8n.thinkagainai. And there you go, guys. This is the following steps are optional. I recommend you to set them up. So this is to secure the n8n workspace. As I say, this is optional, but I really recommend it. This is to prevent unauthorized access. And as I say, it's highly recommend because we just have to enable the basic authentication. So what we need to do is go back again to our Google Cloud. Here's it. It's this one. We need to activate again the SSH window. And what we're going to do, we're going to remove the container that we just put, to change it or to modify it with the following instructions. So first, what we need to do is we're going to run this command. We're going to remove the existing container, all the information is going to be deleted. Actually, if we go here to the one that n8n dot think again AI, if we refresh the page, there's nothing. What we need to do is, okay, we already delayed that, and we're going to run the following bunch of commands. So as you can note, it's almost the same command or almost the same mesh of commands, but we just add this section. This section means that we're going to give to the server a username and a password, as I said, to be sure that we are the only ones that we can access to the server, and at the end of the day to the n8n dashboard. So we're going to do the same. Actually, this is the old one, so here I just need to change it for think again AI, and just replace this at the same way that we just did it here. And obviously here we're going to put the username or the password that we want to use to log in. Okay, and in case that you want to add an extra layer of authentication, this is a double, an extra security layer. You can add a password and a username to the first page of the server. I'm going to explain this in a better way. For example, once we already updated the Docker container with the secure for n8n workspace, the one with I just said, we're going to go back to the Google console, click here at SSH, and here first we need to create a hashed password. What is this? This is a type of commands that we create based on a real password. I'm going to do this to explain it better. What we need to do, we have to run the following command, this one, and here where it says your password, I'm going to put, for example, let's put Novo agent 2025 dot. I just click enter, and this is going to give me a hash password. This is a hash password. It's a mesh of several kind of characters that we're going to use to protect the server. So I just copy them, and then let me paste this here. This is our password, but in the hash password string version. And then what we need to do, we need to open the Caddy file, the one where we put the proxy, this one. And we're going to replace all this information with the following commands. Look, here I have to replace think again AI.com. My hash password is this one, so I just need to copy it and paste it here. And my username, we're going to use as username Novo agent. We just need to copy it. And remember that here we have to delay one by one. There is it. Again, Control O, Enter, Control X. And that's it. Now we just need to restart the caddy. And there you go. We just need to close this. And if you remember, when we were typing just n8n thinkagainai.com, we just used to get into the page, but now it's asking for a username and password. So in this case, if we put the username was Novo Agent, and the password it was N with capital letter, Novo Agent 2025 dot. And just click sign in, and here we are. Okay, so that's all. Thank you so much again for watching the video. If you have any questions or you want us to work in your company with something regarding the AI, the automation of the processes, you can reach out to us. Feel totally free. And as I said at the beginning of the video, I'm going to leave all the important information of the document that I just did in the webpage in Novo Agent. So thanks again and see you in the next one.